Hi, first grade, and welcome to social studies class. So today we're going to be learning about people use resources. So your learning targets today are I can give examples of natural resources and how people use them. I can describe how people adapt to or modify the natural environment to meet their needs. And I can explain the need for conservation and recycling. So, what to know? So, how do people use and save resources? So, you are going to find that answer as we read this lesson together. All right, so your vocabulary. Resource is anything that people can use. Recycle is make something old into something new. So your focus skill is categorize and classify. Remember, to categorize, you put things into groups to show how they are the same. And to classify, you decide if something fits into a group. So lesson 4, people use resources. Listen and follow along as I read pages 74 to 79. All right, so people use resources. Soil, trees, and water are some of Earth's resources. A resource is anything that people can use, and people often live near resources. So, some resources listed on page 74 could be soil and trees and water, and they can be used to provide food. So people adapt to their environment by using the resources around them to live. All right, so much of the land on Earth is covered with soil. People use soil to grow food on farms. Many of the foods that you eat come from farms all over the country. So let's look at this picture right here. All right, can you name some of the crops shown on the wheel? Right, so there's soybeans, we have wheat, we have sweet potatoes, corn, and we have strawberries. Also a crop down here on page 75, that is rice. So rice needs lots of water to grow and is usually grown in a field that is covered in shallow water. All right, so people grow some kinds of trees to get food. Fruits and nuts grow on trees, and people also use wood from trees to make buildings and furniture. So let's look at the number 3. All right, so sometimes food is affected by location and physical environment. So many people, they live near the water where they can fish for food. So the forest, this areas of the forest, and trees can give us crops such as nuts and fruits. And certain fruits, vegetables, and animals can only live in certain areas. So people who live in cities are not able to grow and raise the food they need. So even though they get their food from markets and stores, it originally comes from farms, fishing boats, and orchards and ranches. So let's look at this picture up here. This person is making furniture from the wood of a cherry tree. So what are some other items that are made from trees? Do you know? Well, buildings, desks, paper, and pencils are all made from wood. Let's keep reading. So all living things need water to live. So people build dams to store water. And people who live near water often fish for food. So sometimes, let's look at the number 5. Sometimes people have to modify the environment of a place before they can live there. So in some places, before they can live there, in some places, streams may be full of water during one part of the year and become dry at another time. So in places such as this, people can build dams to store water. And a dam is a barrier or wall that stops the flow of water. All right, so you're going to watch another video right after this. See you soon.